I've actually come over for a family wedding, but I wanted to come to the Antiques Roadshow, so I bought some earrings that I bought 3 years ago.
Oh, brilliant. Actually, you bought them actually over in Perth?
Yes. I bought them for a fancy dress.
Okay, and what was the fancy dress party about?
That loose, tumbling sparkle is no accident. Chopard's Happy Diamonds line was dreamed up in 1976 by a designer named Ronald Karowski, who watched sunlight scatter through a Black Forest waterfall and decided a diamond looks most alive when nothing holds it still. So he set the stones free to roll and spin between 2 panes of sapphire crystal. The Geneva house has belonged to the Chouquefiel family since the 60s, and that single idea, the unset, dancing diamond, became one of the most imitated designs in modern jewellery.
To see how much they're worth.
Yes.
Well, you could have probably travelled quite luxuriously on your way over here, because value-wise at auction, we're going to be looking in the region of £4,000 to £6,000.
That's good.
Will you be coming back?
Yeah. Will you get back shopping first?
Absolutely. Well, you know where we are. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
When he died in 1934, my father, who was grandfather's son-in-law, purchased it from the estate for £60 because he...
This is the hand of Frank Moss Bennett, born in 1874, who trained at the Slade and went on to win the Royal Academy's gold medal in 1900. His whole career was a kind of time travel, cavaliers, tavern tables, and card games staged 200 years before he picked up the brush, sold steadily to a comfortable middle-class market between the wars. The catch for collectors is this: his originals are oil, but his most popular compositions were reprinted onto prints and cigarette cards by the thousand, so the version most people recognize is paper, not paint.
I think it's a very, very good painting by him, that it's worth probably £5,000 to £7,000.
Really?
And might even be worth more.
Good Lord.
You've watched hundreds of these moments. The ordinary object. The jaw-dropping value. But here's the question we never ask: what's sitting in your home? You don't have to wait for the roadshow to come to your town. In seconds, Velcro tells you what it is, when it was made, and what it could be worth. It's like having the roadshow in your pocket. Open the App Store and search Velcro. VELQO. Or point your phone at the screen. You might be sitting on a fortune.
I actually used to work for her, and her husband was a buyer at one time in Harrods.
A jewellery buyer?
Jewellery buyer for Harrods. Yeah. And when she died, he gave it to me.
Was it something that was worn on a regular basis?
Yes, she used to wear it nearly every day.
The colour that catches the light here is translucent enamel laid over engine-turned gold, the guilloche technique, where a lathe cuts a shimmering pattern into the metal and coloured glass is fired on top so the engraving glows through. Around 1900, the workshops of Geneva and the Swiss Jura were turning these out small enough to pin to a lapel. The lady's lapel watch was the height of fashion before the First World War, then all but vanished as the wristwatch took over, which is exactly why one in this condition is so seldom seen today.
Right. Well, you're never going to replace it because you'll never need to. But if you went to look for one,
yes,
I think that's going to cost you an absolute minimum of £6,000 to £7,000.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness me. Thank you. That's wonderful.
Next time somebody takes you out for a lovely dinner, pop it on.
Right, I'll tell him.
You tell him.
It was bought by my father shortly after the war when my parents were setting up home, and it quickly found its way into my bedroom as a child. About 10 years ago, one of my friends came round and asked if it was by somebody called Barnsley. He knew more about furniture than me, which set me thinking. And I bought a book and did my research, and it made me wonder if indeed it was by either Barnsley or by Jimson.
The name the owner was chasing belongs to a movement that began in 1893, when Ernest Jimson and the Barnsley brothers walked away from London and resettled near the Gloucestershire village of Sapperton to make furniture entirely by hand. They turned construction itself into the decoration, exposed joints, honest oak, nothing hidden behind veneer or polish. Jimson died in 1919, but the tradition didn't. Sidney Barnsley's son Edward carried it forward at his own Hampshire workshop, working on right up to his death in 1987, which is why pieces in this line still command serious money.
What would you pay for it today?
Well, if they were Barnsley, I would think it might be worth around 5,000, but I don't know. That's a guess.
And if it were Jimson?
I would have thought something similar, but I'm
about the same. I think that I think it would make that at auction in this present state. So I think if you're insuring this, probably even 7,000 or 8,000.
In tatters.
Right.
And I was interested in needlework. It was my hobby, really. Still is. And I got these designs from the Royal School of Needlework in London and gradually got them two at a time, and gradually over a period of about 3 years I finished them.
Well, I think the colours are quite remarkable because they are absolutely and precisely what they should have had.
I can take no credit for that.
Those seat covers carry their own pedigree. The Royal School of Needlework was founded in 1872 in London, royal from its earliest days, set up to rescue hand embroidery from the machine age and to give gentlewomen a respectable living by their needle. Its workrooms have stitched coronation robes since the turn of the century and, more recently, royal wedding lace, and its colour matching is so exact that, from across a hall, fresh work can pass for 200-year-old original, which is precisely what fooled the eye here. The owner didn't just restore these chairs. Working from the school's own designs, he earned a needlework prize for them.
And for the 6 old ones, today's value would be between £8,000 to £10,000.
£14,000 in all.
It's frightening, I know, but...
It is, rather.
Yes.
Yes.
You won't mind me mentioning this, that you actually won a prize for the needlework.
That was very strange. My wife was connected with the Scottish Women's Rural Institute. She was the Federation president.
Right.
And they had a show, I think, in this very hall. And they had a husband's class. Right. And I made these. Got it for.
Before you go, a quick word that could save you from a costly mistake. Every week, treasures like the ones you just watched are sold at car boot and yard sales for pennies by people who simply didn't know what they had. Don't let that be you. With Velcro, just snap a photo of anything in your home, and in seconds you'll know what it really is and what it's really worth. And it's completely free. Point your phone's camera at the code on screen now, or search the App Store for Velcro, the V-E-L-Q-O-N-O before you let it go.